All right, so when we do Fun with Real Audio, it's never a good week to do it if you don't have a Jim Bakker clip to play. And fortunately, we've got one for you this week. Yay! And he's going to be talking about Stephen Colbert because Stephen Colbert made a joke the other day about how Trump is Putin's cockholster, I think is what he called
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, and boy, the right wing people just got fucking angry about that. Ooh, man.
Yeah, it's amazing how in favor of free speech they are until someone says something they don't like.
Well, and the funny thing is, like, what's wrong with being a cockholster? I mean, there's, as one of my favorite local guys says, anybody that's willing to put one of those things in their mouth, you're a fucking hero.
Yeah.
You deserve applause. All right, so let's let Jim try to sell us some buckets. Here we go.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I know something big's going to happen. You think there's not shaking in the world?
It's like he couldn't figure out what word he just wanted to say there. You feel like there's not he's trying every kind of phoneme that he could think of before he shaking. There you go. That's it. Shaking. Definitely that.
Maybe it's just his crude understanding of plate tectonics. Did you think of that?
Oh, man.
Well, of course not, because Jesus made the world with one plate, and it's called America.
America. And if you try telling them that America is actually lots of plates all thrown together, they'd be like, "You fucking liar! You shut your whore mouth."
If you don't like it, you can get out.
You can get the fuck out of our country.
There's warfare. I'll tell you what. There's warfare in our government.
We've been at war for like the last 60 years as a country. Like there hasn't been like a generation where we haven't been in some sort of major war.
Right, but the way he said it, there's warfare in our government. Like, is the Senate declaring war on the House of Representatives, and they're having a paintball fight? Because I'd watch that. That would be the best episode of C-SPAN ever.
C-SPAN 3, like you got guys from the Senate coming over to the House and fucking annexing chairs and tables from them.
Oh, you thought you had your yay vote? Not today, motherfucker.
I'm stealing the vote counting computer. This camera now belongs to the Free Republic of the Senate. And then you get Palpatine showing up saying, "I'm the Senate."
Did you see Colbert on the air the other night talking about the president?
Mm-hmm. Yes, how dare you?
I'm telling you, this isn't normal comedian, happy, funny stuff.
Comedy's not always like fucking yakety sax fucking clown coming out and be like honk 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 throwing pies to the camera. No, comedy's more than that, Jim. You're comedy to me.
Right. And this is the guy who's spent 8 years calling the previous president the devil. And now suddenly that it's his guy, well, you're not allowed to say that. You can't say bad things. Has this guy ever seen Colbert before, ever? It's not like he just suddenly started talking about politics.
Yeah, and even if you were talking about like Stephen Colbert from like Comedy Central, like he fucking had Trump on that show. And Trump went so far as to say that that Colbert had his best ratings because Trump was on that one fucking episode. Man, I swear to God, that guy is just the biggest piece of shit. Not Colbert, but Trump, of course. And he's been talking Trump ever since he got elected, and it's helped his ratings. I'm not going to lie. It really has, because he finally found the late night niche that he needed to be talking about, because he doesn't pull punches.
No.
And that's what we need from our comedians.
Yes. If there's any avenue in which place, this stuff's supposed to happen, it's comedians, because the old adage, the jester's the only one who can tell the truth to the king. Well, we need it because we got the biggest fucking jester in the history of our country right now. So, jester, please.
All right, let's see.
This is hate Trump, kill Trump. Right.
Calling someone a cockholster is not saying, "I hate you, Trump, I want you dead." It's not saying that at all. It's just saying, hey, if you wouldn't mind, we got American business to worry about, not Russian shit that, you seem to be spending an inordinate amount of time taking care of.
Yeah.
That's all he was pretty much saying. If you can, read subtext and understand metaphors, you fucking idiot.
Oh, there's no second level of understanding with this stuff.
No, and that's the sad thing about this guy and all the people that watch his show and pretty much all the people that voted for Trump. They see everything at street level. They don't bother digging any further.
No, because that makes the thinky parts hurt.
Yeah, it's like reading James Comey's letter that he came out with earlier this week, where he's pretty much saying his goodbyes. If you studied English at all, I mean, we're talking like 9th grade English. If you studied and paid attention at all, you could have seen a whole bunch of fuck yous written in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a whole bunch of FBI, do your job, expose this clown, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him.
Yeah.
It was great.
I had to learn what a gerund phrase was. There's nothing in there that I could know.
I have problems when people start talking about, past perfect participles and stuff. And
yeah.
Shut up, people.
I got a dangling participle for you right here.
I used to love. I hated English class when I was in school, but it ended up becoming the thing I did with like writing on various websites and doing this show. I do like 20 pages worth of notes every fucking week. So
I am so happy I'm an improviser. No notes.
It helps when I'm going solo. It's helpful to be able to look at stuff and be like, aha, bullet point. I can say things.
United States, the president recently just signed this amazing bill that allows us to be able to speak freely on our TV shows, on our church pulpits, because there was a Johnson bill.
There was a Johnson bill.
Yeah. Right.
Well, it's funny. It's like, now we can speak on our show. Jim, you've been talking pretty much nonstop on your show about who you're going to vote for, who people should vote for. All the stuff. If you were actually a church, you should not be able to do. Right. So nothing's changed. And the thing is, he didn't come out with a bill repealing the Johnson Amendment because that's a fucking amendment. You have to have like 2/3 of Congress pull that shit back. It's not something that's going to be easily just like wiped away.
No, that's not how any of this works.
And it's an executive order. It has absolutely no teeth at all. It's scary that he's trying to do that, but at the same time, it's like, fucking idiot.
It said that we couldn't even talk about political things, but he signed the bill today that told the IRS, you cannot come for Jim Bakker again. You cannot come and take him away because they're preaching what they believe.
All right, I'm going to shut him off there because Jim Bakker, you weren't arrested for, doing the Johnson Amendment type of stuff where, you're like bringing a candidate up and talking about them from the pulpit. That's not what you got arrested for.
No.
You got arrested for, sexually assaulting Jessica Hahn. You also got arrested for bilking people out of their money with your what was it? What kind of doctrine is it? It's the one where you're like, oh, send the Lord your money. But it wasn't just that. It was the fact that you oversold condos and timeshares and stuff. And yeah, there's a good reason you got fucking thrown in jail, and you should still be there, except somebody left like a semicolon off on your charging documents, and they got it thrown out.
But I've been forgiven, so Jesus said it was totes cool. So now we're all right.
We're A-okay because Christ loves me. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God, you're terrible, Jim Bakker. And I hope somebody catches him doing some other horrible shit. I mean, I don't want somebody to have horrible shit done unto them, but I hope that he gets caught for whatever the fuck it is that he's doing, because tigers don't change their stripes. He's ripped somebody off. Guaranteed.
Yeah. So get on that, IRS.
Can't wait.